Alright guys, we're about to drive up to the dealership. About 30 seconds away. There's the Galaxy. Oh my god, look at that lapis blue pearl. That looks fucking amazing. But where's my white one? Where is she? There she is. I see her. I see her! Like a schoolgirl. I don't need that yet. I'm taking that to the bank, to the credit union. Here's guys, this is the first time I'm looking at her. I had him keep all the protective plastic and everything on it, just because I want to open it like a Christmas present. Sucks, I should have just had him taken off. So it'll look a lot better than this soon. The side turn signals come on, the manual, with the navigation. That's a huge bonus. That was one of the first mods I was actually going to do. I just think it makes the car look a whole hell of a lot better. Alright guys, I'll be back. I gotta go pay for it. What's up guys? I know we just flashed from wherever we were at, either the gas station or the or me taking the plastics and shit off. My fiance got not necessarily nervous, but she didn't want to film around my dealer, which is understandable. Kind of a little weird filming and vlogging and, you know, kind of doing selfie mode around somebody who doesn't really understand what the hell you're doing. So, as you can see, I'm in the car. Sorry, almost cut somebody off. It's really hard for me to talk and concentrate at the same time since I literally have been in the car for, driven it maybe 25 minutes. We are on our way. My fiance is in front of me in the piece of crap Oldsmobile. We're returning it to my dad. And so we're in the car. So I just wanted to give you guys my first impressions. We just hit 36 miles in the odometer. At the dealership, I asked the dealer not to take any of the plastics or even fill it up with gas or anything because I wanted to be, I don't know, just the first person to do it. So, I don't know, just kind of cool. My very first brand new car, and I was really excited. So, first impressions. Obviously, I love the car. It looks so much better in person. You know, as you saw in the first clip, it comes with the side view, integrated side view mirrors, even though I drive a manual, which was something I was researching, but I couldn't find the answer to, because I know the integrated mirrors come with the CVT, and with the CVT with the navigation and everything like that. I wasn't sure if it was going to come with the manual, which was one of the first mods I was planning on doing, and I just think they look really, really cool, and plus it's one of the only ways to distinguish an STI, or it was at least, because the STIs came with them, but the WRXs didn't. So pretty cool. Wheels look fantastic, even in person. You know, in pictures they look really good, but in person they look really, really nice. Super happy with the car. The navigation, of course I'm going to make videos of all this later. I just want to give you guys just a first impression. The navigation is fantastic. The touchscreen display is super responsive, just worlds better than the previous generations. The Harman Kardon sound system, like, literally blew me away. Like, it sounds really, really good. Like, it is definitely, it was worth it to me to pay the extra money for it, with the whole package, the push button start and everything. And the rear view camera comes up on my 7-inch display, which is really nice, really super clear. I mean, everything about the package it is making it worth it for the time being. There are a few things that I don't really like, and that is one of them already is there is a piano black face to the stereo and underneath it now, and on the 2015 it was like a fake carbon fiber, but the fake carbon fiber is still along the dash here underneath where the camera is and on the side. And I don't know, there's already kind of a lot of colors going on. There's the trim around the vents on the steering wheel, the WRX, then there's carbon fiber-ish stuff, then there's black, then there's matte black, then there's chrome accents. So probably eventually I'm gonna wrap everything in piano black, I think. Still trying to figure that out. BMSLOU, who's another YouTuber, you should look him up if you haven't. He ordered a 2016 Premium, and he was concerned that, you know, the black face is already showing like fingerprints and dust and all that kind of stuff. So I can definitely see a little bit of dust and fingerprint accumulation already. But you know what? Not a big deal. It's just something that's a minor annoyance. Another thing that I don't like is going into reverse. You actually go into 6th gear, and you have to hold the reverse lockout lever. And I keep almost driving straight into whatever in front of me, because in the BRZ and most other 6-speeds that I've driven, its reverse is up in 1st gear with the reverse lockout. So it's kind of hard to get used to, and with the way that the shifter is, it's like you pull up and then you kind of gotta go weird. You feel like a T-Rex. Like it just gonna take some getting used to. The next thing I'm noticing just right off the bat that I don't really like is the stitching on the seats. There is red accent stitching on like the outside, but the inside of the seats is all black stitching, which again, who cares? But it's just something I'm noticing that, you know, it's just a little off. A couple things I do like that I wasn't expecting is on the since it's a limited, I got all leather, and it is leather all the way around. That the other models would be cloth. So even on this door here, it's the same perforated leather or leatherette or whatever that's on the seats, and you know, everything that you touch is leather and soft. In my 2011 through 2014s, it is like a type of leather or a leatherette, but it was such a stiff leather that you slid on it. Like it was glossy. Like anytime I would clean it, I would slide back and forth, and the seats weren't that bolstered as it was. So this generation, the 2015, 2016, this leather feels like real. Like I don't know if it is 100% real. It might be real on the sides and fake in the center, but it is super grippy, super comfortable. I mean, these seats are fantastic. Of course, being a brand new car, I'm trying to keep the RPMs under 4,000, but you can really feel the turbo come on when you give it just a little bit of gas. You can feel the turbo come on really, really strong. As far as handling goes, it handles really well. The suspension is super absorbent, and you know, I'm coming from a 2011 WRX and a 2014 BRZ. Obviously, the BRZ handles so much better. I mean, it literally is night and day. I don't think anything that I've ever driven handles as well as the BRZ, and I don't think anything that I will drive will handle that well either. But it is very stiff around the corners, way, and I say stiff, but it's more rigid is more the word that should be used there. It just feels like the car is put together just better, I would say. There's not as much flex, there's not as much roll, and it just feels like an all-around really, really good car. Another thing I like is the exhaust. Hearing it in person, it has a nice little tone to it, especially when you start it up. You know, I really miss the Boxer rumble, but it's already passed in my mind, like, oh well, I don't need it, I don't care. And once I do get an exhaust for this car, I think I'm really, really gonna like the sounds that it puts out. So yeah, guys, overall, my very first impressions within my first 40 miles here, I'm in love. This car fits me perfectly. I mean, everything I ever wanted in a car, you know, minus of course the hatch. But you know what? Looking at the trunk of this car and the back seat and how everything folds down, I never used the hatch for anything anyway. It was just kind of convenient to have, and I never used it to its full potential, so I really am not missing it that much. The looks, I was a little concerned to pictures, but once you see these things in person, man, they look so much nicer. You can see all the body lines and little tweaks and everything, and they look so mean and aggressive. The Limited, I love it. I love the leather seats. I love the navigation. You know, even the headlights with the LEDs or the HIDs or LEDs or however they are just fantastic. I mean, everything about this car right now, of course I'm in the honeymoon stage, and hopefully when I find some more things that I don't like about it, I'll definitely share it with you. But for the time being, I'm just in love. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. I got tons of more videos on the way. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any questions for me. I try to answer every comment, and I try to answer every positive comment, we should say. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys so much. You know, over this last week, over the 4th of July weekend, I reached over 300 subscribers, and that's just huge. I mean, I started YouTube maybe 2.5 months ago, like really trying to start doing it, and to have 300 people say that they want to keep watching my stuff is just unbelievable. So thank you guys so much, and for all your support and everything that you've done for me so far. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.